Let's take a look at another example for the column cell referencing. So let me even copy our headings. Let me copy it down here. Right, then let's assume we have our revenue. So let me look since we created a revenue sample. Okay, so let me just copy this revenue. Okay, let me copy this other one. Let me just copy it. Let me paste it here. Let me paste it here. All right. Then let's now assume that we have some expenses. For example, hey, they're telling that hey, this business, our salaries, right? Our salaries, our admin expenses. So just make of that two samples. So our salary always be should always be, so we call it salary cap. Let's assume this will always be like 25% of our revenue, and our admin should be around range of 15, or let's say 10%. Right, so which means I'm saying to get my salary for this period, I'm saying my revenue multiplied by this my 25%. That's the more like the salary cap and the admin cap that the company has as a target. Right, hey, any revenue we generate, our revenue should always be more like our salary should always be like 25% of it's more like salary cap. Enter. So let me even format this so that let me put a comma. All right, and let me remove this one decimal. Okay, so see, which means the year two, I'll need to come here and say, hey, this 25% multiplied by this my revenue, enter, I have this. Then come to another year, I'm saying equal to this my 25% multiplied by. So you can see that I'm really wasting time. What if I have like 10 years that I need to do? So that's where the work of cell referencing comes into play. So you can see now that, right, what we want is these guys will be constant. Right, yes, you can use the absolute cell reference, but we want to just put the formula once here, be able to copy it down and drag it for the years. So which means to do that, I will need to type equal to my revenue value. Right, remember the objective is says I want to be able to say do this multiply by this 25%, enter, come down here again, there's this revenue, multiply by this my 10% again, then I have it. So I can just put it the formula in one cell and copy it down and for the other year. So to do that, type equal to my revenue. Remember, by the time I copy it down, I want that row that I have the revenue to be constant. So I'll press my F4 twice. Remember, if you have Fn on your keyboard, you might need to press the Fn down before you press the F4. Then multiply by what? Right, now I want to keep this column constant. So if I click on the cell that has this 25%, I want to keep the column constant such that if I copy it for the right, everything will still be looking at this 25%. If I copy it down, it will automatically move to the next row. So I'll now press my F4. So press it once, absolute, second row, and the third one is column, which is the alphabet dollar. You can see that. Enter. So which means I can drag this to the right, and then also drag it down, and you can see it automatically calculates, which means I'm working efficiently. So if you look at this, you see this guys multiply by this guy, which is correct. So you just look at everything, and this is how you make use of cell referencing when we are building our model, and this will increase it will also improve your efficiency as well.